And now the excitement's building because the Women's World Cup is less than a week away.
I know, it is exciting.
Yeah, it kicks off here. It kicks off right across the country, and the final will be here in Vancouver. And leading up to this event, one Vancouver woman has made it her goal to have this year, 2015, declared the Year of Women in Sport. Linda Diano is the founder of Power in Sport organization. She's teamed up with local NDP MP Don Davies to do just that, and both join us here in Studio 10 this morning. Hello there.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rick.
Linda, why is it important to have this year declared the Year of Women in Sport?
Wow. Well, it's really a sacred moment. It's a recognition of the inspiration of countless young girls and boys, men and women who will witness the Women's World Cup. And it's the single largest elite sporting event for women in the world. And we felt it was critical to declare this sacred time for Canada and the world.
And Don, why is it important to have you have this recognized at a federal level?
Well, Rick, last October, the Governor-General declared 2015 to be the Year of Sport in Canada. And this spring, I became aware of the fantastic work of Linda's organization to encourage the participation of girls and women in sport. And she also has been campaigning to have 2015 declared the Year of Women in Sport. So, of course, with Canada hosting the Women's World Cup here in June, I thought it provided the perfect opportunity to introduce a motion in Parliament to have the Government of Canada recognize 2015 as the Year of Women in Sport.
It is June the 1st. It starts later this week. And Linda, you're launching the Play It Forward campaign in North America today. Remind us about this initiative and what's involved.
Well, it's a very simple statement about the power of sport. People go out and play 20 minutes and 15 seconds of soccer to recognize 2015, the Year of Women in Sport. And it's an opportunity to go a little further and eradicate, if you like, and expose violence against girls and women to really wipe that from our memory. And
how does that help that particular problem?
It helps because that's what sport does. You know, Nelson Mandela said that sport has the power to unite the world. It has the power to speak to people in a language that other things just will not reach them. It's a way of supporting girls and women to live their dreams, achieve their goals despite their circumstances and despite their condition.
But tackling violence against women is a major issue, a very large issue. What was your inspiration to start this campaign?
Well, when I thought of, the amazing athletes that we're about to see in a few days, the Christine Sinclairs of the world, the Abby Wambachs of the world, talk about empowered, strong women just playing their game. And for me, I really thought about that message being suitable for all women and girls. And when we have a crisis on our hands in the way we do with violence against women, it just seemed such a hopeful message to share and really pinpoint and shine on that dark spot of our society to essentially activate the heart of Canadians and the inspiration to do something, to come forward, to play 20 minutes and 15 seconds of soccer and to say we want better for our girls and women around the world.
Hard to stop, though, at 20 minutes and 15. Once you're into it, you want to go forever.
That's right.
Don, you put forward this motion in the House in April. Have you had any response to it?
Not yet, but I just wanted to pick up on that last point, Rick, if I could, that we tried to build some of those concepts into the motion by referring to the fact that sport builds character, it teaches skills, and develops qualities including self-esteem, perseverance, teamwork, and fair play and respect for others, and leadership. And I think those are qualities that play into Linda's campaign to highlight our need to stop violence against women and girls. And of course, we have the problems in the Canadian Armed Forces and in the RCMP. So I think it's a perfect time to bring a lot of these things together. Now the motion's before Parliament, and we have a few weeks left, and so I'm hoping that the government will take notice of this, and I certainly intend to raise it this week when I go back to Parliament.
How does declaring something like this, the Year of the Women in Sport, how does it go beyond the field and actually help women who need the help?
Well, I think there's an overarching symbolism that goes on. I mean, when the federal parliament declares the year to be the year of women in sport, that's a recognition by the government and by the highest legislative body in the land that it's a priority. And I don't think it's sufficient, but I think it provides an umbrella that focuses our attention on these important issues that Linda's group has been championing. And I think it all contributes.
Linda, what's happening later today?
Later today, thank you, at Vancouver Tech High School in East Vancouver, we're going to have the inaugural kickoff for Play It Forward. The soccer team is going to come out and play. 20 minutes and 15 seconds. They're going to read the pledge of hope and inspiration that actually was just read this past weekend in India at one of our sites there. Girls and women getting out and playing. And the same thing will happen today. It'll be a great celebration.
Best of luck with this. And Don, best of luck with the motion before the House.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming in. Linda Diano, founder of Play It Forward, and Don Davies, local NDP MP, all to raise awareness about violence against women through sport and to celebrate women in sport, of course, as we're about to kick off the Women's World Cup here in Vancouver, but right across the country. 4 minutes to go now before 7 o'clock here on the Early Edition.